So we're looking to summon Albedo. In this video, I'll be going over Albedo skills, talents, weapons, team composition, playstyle, and with this, you can see if Albedo is right for you. Coming right up. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? It's your boy Aiden bringing you another Genshin Impact video. I'm going to be picking one of my subscribers that commented on this video here, and it should pop up right about now. Congrats man, congrats, you just won $10. I am doing a giveaway event. I'll be picking 5 subscribers and I'll be disclosing the winners on the December 18th video. Hit the sub and leave a comment for a chance to win $10. Now, let's get right into this video. If you look at the history of character event wish, it started with Venti, then Klee, then Child, and now Zhongli. So there have been a kid, a small cute child, and 2 husbandos. It's time for some waifu. I really want Ayaka and I'm patiently waiting for her, and hopefully we can get her soon. Maybe Ganya is the one though. Ganya video is coming up next. So this Albedo character looks like he's going to be liked and disliked by many users. I'm going to try my best to explain builds and suggestions for Albedo in this video, and maybe he will fit perfectly into your team comp. Albedo's ascending materials are the Cecilia flowers and the squirrels, so you can prepare gathering them. Let's look at Albedo's normal and charge attacks. So as for a swordsman, they look really cool and they attack and do damage. That's the primary role for most swordsmen in most games. If you yield a sword, you should be auto attacking and doing damage. Mainly we are looking for a swordsman user potentially dealing insane damage. I'm thinking Ayaka can be that swordsman. She is also a top tier waifu, so you can win in both worlds. But Albedo though, his normal attacks don't do enough damage. At level 8, he's doing 63% damage on the first hit. Jean is doing 82% damage. Kaya is doing 85% damage. Albedo though, he does have pretty good base attack and good defense in his kit, and he's gonna have more than 4 stars. His attack percent on his normal attacks and his charge attack is not that high. It's just way too low. And it feels to me that you'll be wasting DPS trying to do something he is not good at. So going for physical DPS, Albedo doesn't seem like a good, wise choice for me. Let's take a look at Albedo's elemental skill called Solar Isotoma. So this is very interesting. It's a very interesting elemental skill. He creates a geo construct and lifts it from the ground. So you can be floating in mid-air and you'll be safe. This does pretty good amount of skill damage, and it does additional transient blossom AoE damage that scales off his defense. And the cooldown is 8 seconds and the duration is for 30 seconds. So this skill seems to benefit casters. I feel like this E skill is very good, especially for supporting for a character like Lisa. Lisa does insane E damage when you hold the E for 3 seconds. Can you imagine using Albedo's E skill and having Lisa in mid-air, not getting hit by enemies and potentially doing insane E damage? What about Klee? She can be doing massive pyro damage in mid-air, dropping bombs without worrying about getting hit. What about Sucrose and Mona? The E skill is pretty nutty in my opinion. Now let's look at Albedo's elemental burst ability called Tectonic Tide. So Albedo is an alchemist, and his elemental burst ability shows that extremely high elemental burst damage, and he also creates 7 fatal blossoms, and each does really good amount of damage. So instead of really high single hit damage like Child's burst, this is kind of like Deluxe burst, where you do big single hit damage and also multiple AoE damage. The cooldown is 12 seconds and energy cost is 40, so you're looking to spam this ability and do massive geo damage. And where Albedo is really going to shine is going to be in his passive talent, which increases elemental mastery by 125 of nearby party members after he uses elemental burst ability. This passive talent is insane, and the talent essential material to increase his talent level is going to be using talent of Ballad, so you can save those if you're looking to build Albedo. So how you want to play with Albedo is you want to pop him out, use his E skill, go up in mid-air, and use his burst ability, increasing elemental mastery of everyone by 125. Then you want to change to Venti, or Lisa, or Mona, or Klee, or Sucrose, or any character that does a lot of elemental reactions, and use other characters' E skill and elemental burst abilities, and do massive elemental reactions and elemental mastery reactions. He is going to be a top support for many team comps because of this. And as for his constellations, his second one is where he's going to shine, because his burst will also scale off his defense, and he can potentially do massive damage while being defensive and not even care about being hit. The fourth one though is where he can now fit really well with melee characters. He already do fit pretty good because his E ability is going to create crystals, and you can switch to your melee characters and they'll have some defense and increase damage depending on the artifact sets for Albedo. But the fourth constellation, he will increase plunging attack damage by 30%, and we all know that plunging attack does a lot of physical damage. The character Zhao seems to be excelling in the plunging attack area, and it feels like he's going to be a really good fit with Zhao because of this. But then again, this costs money, and the goal is to build insane characters with 0 constellation. For the best artifacts for Albedo, Noblesse Oblique or Archaic Petra is going to be the best sets to go. For the best weapons, for the 5 stars that we have currently, the Skyward Blade is going to be the best, and I'm thinking there's going to be a new 5-star sword coming up on the next banner. We're gonna have to see and wait for that. For the 4-star swords, the Black Sword, the Black Cliff, the Sacrificial Sword, the Alley Flash, and the Fastering Fang are all good options. Out of all the 4-star swords though, I think the Fastering Fang is going to be the best 4-star weapon. We're going to have to wait and see and test his skills for a better understanding. As of right now, I feel like Albedo is going to be a pure support, really high bursty damage, creating a lot of elemental reactions with other characters, and I feels like he can fit into team comp that utilizes a lot of elemental reactions at the moment. Hey, if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I go live, and I'll be coming out with more Genshin Impact guides just like this so you guys can enjoy and have fun. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Aiden. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.